Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to tonight's episode of Shadow of the Dragon Queen Rise of the Kender. This is episode 3. I am your host and DM, Kevin Mears, longtime gamer and paranormal nerd. I'm also the host of the Paranormal Encyclopedia YouTube channel on Wednesdays. I am joined by my players, who will now introduce themselves.
I'm Amisha. I'm playing Bastiana Fairview, Kender Monk, or not Kender Monk, Kender Bard. It's Kender Monk, somebody else.
I'm the Kender monk. I'm Mike playing Bergen Copperknot.
I'm David. I'm playing Thaddeus Silverblade, the human paladin.
And I'm Jimmy, Con Winter's Eye, the Kender warlock who serves the Lord of Cats.
Okay, so when we last left our intrepid party, they had agreed to join in the mock battle. That unfortunately, just as our last session came to a close, went from a mock battle to deadly serious. Now, people that are more adept at Roll20 than myself would at this point be able to use the nice tokens, and there's even a nice little map that you can see on the screen that's specifically meant to be used for this battle. Unfortunately, I couldn't figure out how to make it work. So I'm going to leave the the map up unless I have to reference something or keep track of hit points. And we're going to just kind of do a theater of the mind's eye. So as I was telling my players on this map, so it gives you an idea of perspective, you all start out in this around that log, which is where the 4 visible figures are. At the bottom of the hill, which is going to be at the bottom of the screen map, you are going to see 3 mercenaries aboard, each riding a white warhorse, show up on the road, coming in your direction. The weird bit at the edges of the map is the main battle that is going on. If you decide to move away from the map towards the fray, which is what we call this border on the map, let me know, and interesting things will happen. What do you want to? So, Amisha, you got first on the initiative. What do you want to do?
I think I'll give trying to remember the names now. Yeah, Thaddeus is Bardic Inspiration.
Okay. That should be helpful.
This is a song that never ends.
If you keep singing that, we're going to have
Can
words.
can you move those 3 circles as well?
Which 3 circles?
I drew 3 at the bottom of the map. I don't know if they showed up for everyone or not.
See. I can sort of move them. Though I only see 2 of them.
Should be an orange, a green, and a pink.
I see the green and I see the pink. Oh, there's the orange. Okay, so yeah, we can use those. That'll help. Thank you, Mike. That was a useful thing to do. So yeah, there would be the 3 guards that are riding towards you. Mike, I believe you are up. Or what? Did Dave get the higher roll? I forget.
And there was an ogre, right?
They're not here at the moment. They're in the main battle. You'd have to go out into the fray to fight and it's a half ogre, not a full ogre. So yeah, Mike would be the next person up. The squares each represent about 5 feet of space. You should all, Mike. Well, actually, everyone except David should have 30 divided by 5. 6 spaces of movement, or no, excuse me, 5 spaces for movement for everyone except David, and then David has 6 spaces of movement.
And I have 7 or 8.
Yes, because you're a monk. But normally your stubby little everyone else, your stubby little legs as Kender can't move as far as the long-legged humans, let alone the much bigger horses.
They said that the Kender in 5th edition
Medium
were
size.
30-foot movement.
Really, I could have sworn it said 25.
I couldn't find the one that said 25. It said
Let
that
me
they
look.
Yeah,
were small, but
they were
I've got the
medium for
book open in front of me. They are definitely small creatures.
Hmm.
I mean, they're halflings, just slightly taller and thinner.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm sorry. Mike is correct. They are small, but their movement speed is still 30 feet.
Hmm.
So you get 6 squares of movement. So, Mike, what are you doing?
I'm going to. I can just use my movement to go move, and I'm going to use acrobatics to get on the back of the wagon. It's on the right side of the road.
Okay, you should be able to move one of the tokens. There you go.
And I can.
David, you're up. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
If you want me to make an acrobatics check, I can. But it is within my. It is within my movements thing, but to do it gracefully, I'll leave it up to you if you want me to roll it or not.
I'm not going to make you roll it.
Oh, what's the range of the javelin? 60.
I warn you, when I can run up walls, I'll be all over the place.
So the farthest of the guards is 55 feet away. Something that has a range of 60 will definitely hit him.
All right, I'm gonna need a couple steps first, so I'm gonna move my full 6.
Fair enough.
3, 6, and I'm going to. I have animal handling as a skill, so I'm gonna make that really sharp whistle with both fingers, and tell the Kender with me, and then I'm gonna toss a javelin right for Mr. Green there. So let's see.
Okay, I approve. Give me an attack roll. I'll tell you if you hit.
9.
Yeah, that'll be a miss.
Well,
So that would be their turn. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
can I end my turn just by switching to my sword?
Yes.
Okay.
Mr. Green, since you were kind enough to attack him is going to ride up and attack you back.
All according to Keikaku.
Mr. Orange is going to move up and go after Mike. And Mr. Pink is actually also going to go after David by virtue of you're closest and you're in the best armor, so you're going to look like the bigger threat.
All right.
Now it's not letting me. Mike, can you move the pink one up next to David since I'm having issues selecting it at the moment? There we go. Perfect. So their attacks. They're going to be using spears. 3, and it's going to do. Odd.
Hello?
Yes.
No, someone's knocking on my door.
Oh, okay. So I'm going to start with green on David's character.
Or more.
Morning?
That's definitely not going to hit.
I'm sorry, I'm not seeing rolls on the roll 20.
Yeah, I'm using the DM roll, so you can't see what I roll.
Oh, monster.
Let's just say he stabs forward with the spear, and you just bat it aside. It's not even an effort to knock it out of the way. It was really pathetic. What was your armor class?
18.
Yeah, the second one, just you're using a shield, I assume,
Yep.
is going to skitter across your shield. Let me see about the one that's attacking Mike. Mike, what's your armor class?
17.
Yeah, again, you're a monk. You just dodge quite nimbly out of the way. It's not. These guys are grunt soldiers. They're amateurs. Um, so Jimmy, you're up.
Which of them seems in like the worst shape or the as
Nobody's hit
threatened?
any of them yet, so they look the same.
Okay. Does any of them seem like that they are more of a threat to any of our people?
Well, there's two on David's character instead of one, so that might be your better choice.
Okay. Is anyone still far away?
They're all. You can see the circles on the map. The pink, the green, and the orange are them.
Also, if you stick near me, they get disadvantage on attack.
Okay. So two of them on David.
Yes.
I'll use Eldritch Blast at one
Okay.
of them.
Okay. Give me an attack roll. It's
And
one
I
d
get
20 plus two
plus six.
plus your charisma modifier.
Yes. I have yeah, plus six for my alright. Oh, okay, I might be able to do that. Okay. Let's see. Roll. See how that went.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Woo!
I don't remember if
It's a
so. It'll do one
D10.
d10 damage, unless you.
Yes.
I don't remember if you get the special things that let you do the extra damage yet. So just roll a d10.
Okay.
Which is going to be 2. So you lightly wound him. That brings us back to the top of the initiative order with Misha.
I presume I can use magic and it wouldn't be weird to me.
No, yeah, you'll be fine, particularly with combat spells. It's healing that's going to stand out, and there's no reason to use
All
healing
right,
yet. Mhm.
then I'm gonna head closer to David.
Okay.
I don't know which one's mine. I
Um,
don't know how to move them.
should be the only one you can. Just left click on it, it'll let you pick it up. If you
Oh, I
can't
see
move
it.
it, you can't move it.
I didn't need to move because I can shoot 120 feet.
Yep.
Mhm.
I would also.
Crazy.
I wasn't sure what the range was on the spell I'm using, so I'm just going closer.
Okay.
So I'm gonna cast Fairy Fire on the green one.
Okay, which now means that anyone attacking it gets advantage, I believe.
I think there's a saving throw involved. I don't remember which stat.
Fairy
Uh,
Fire is also a cube spell, so you could actually hit both the
hit
pink
both of
and
them.
Oh, okay
the
then.
green, and then they take a Wisdom savings throw, I believe.
That sounds about
Yeah,
right.
wisdom sounds right.
Okay, Amisha, what is 10 plus your Bard's charisma modifier?
Well, my spell DC is 14.
That would be what I was looking for. Thank you. So let's see. We'll start with green. So purple flames now wreath the the one rider, and let's check the other one. Or actually, no, I'm sorry. The green one made his savings throw, so it doesn't affect him, but the pink one is affected.
That gets my
All
attention.
right then.
Hmm.
So you're up, David. Or Mike,
All
excuse me.
right.
Or wait, I'm mixing up. No, Mike and then David. Yeah.
Yeah, the initiative order should be Misha, Mike, me.
Yeah, I'm going to attack the orange one.
Okay. You had the sense to get on the cart, which means you're on fairly even footing, even though he's on horseback. Give me an attack roll.
So let's see, that's 16.
16 will hit.
Bludgeon.
How much damage?
8.
8. So you smack, basically get your fist under the helmet and smack him in the
Well, I'm
face
using
hard.
the staff. The staff is the
Oh,
first hit.
so you bash him in the face pretty good with the staff.
Yep.
Fair enough.
And then I'll use my bonus action to do the martial arts attack.
Okay. Yeah,
Ooh,
26 will definitely hit.
And
And
I don't think that was crit damage though. I don't.
it does not matter. That is, you drop him to the ground damage, even without it being a critical.
Okay.
So you kick. I'm assuming it's martial arts, so you smack him with the kupak. If anyone listening doesn't know what hupak is, think of a giant slingshot to the point that it's also a staff. That's a hupak. Assuming you smack him, you follow up with a roundhouse kick, and you just drop him like a sack of bricks or a sack of potatoes. So one is down. You have 2 more.
And just because I can, I'm going to use my movement to jump on the horse.
um, that it will require an acrobatics roll because you got to knock him off of it. Give me an acrobatics roll with advantage. I was gonna give you advantage. You don't need it. You land on the horse.
You
And
somersault onto the horse.
David, you're up.
All right. Remind me 5e rules. Is there how easily can I kind of maneuver around green and try to get closer to Mike here? Or
You
sorry,
don't.
Bergen.
You're gonna provoke attacks from them, basically.
Okay. Well,
Unless you use your action as a disengage, which means you can't attack, but you do not provoke attacks of opportunity when you move.
nah. I'm gonna stand and fight 2-on-1. I like those odds.
I've
All
been
right.
playing a lot of 5th edition
Fair enough.
games,
Appreciated. I'm
computer
gonna.
games, so
And
So if
neither of
you
them have been hit yet.
green has taken damage, light damage. Pink has not taken damage, but if you attack pink, you get advantage, so you get to roll twice and take the better roll.
Let's hit pink.
Good plan.
14.
That's gonna miss.
All right. Moving on.
But you have
Okay.
advantage. You can try again.
No, because he
No,
did
that's
both
his roll.
rolls at once.
Oh.
Roll 20 does 2 rolls at once, so
Ah,
if I have advantage, I take the right side.
So the 2 of them are going to attack David's character. Wow. That's going to be 6 points of damage because they both hit you.
Oh no! My
I
hubris!
I rolled really high. And Jimmy, you're up.
all right. Um. Hmm. I don't. All right. I guess I will go ahead and do the Eldritch Blast at the one that dealt the damage to him more,
Okay,
or
they both did the same
the pink one.
damage.
I'll
Okay.
attack the pink one. All
Roll
right.
d20 plus the bonus twice. Take the higher roll.
Roll it twice. All right.
Yes.
Hmm. Hmm. That. do it once and then do it again.
Okay, the second one will hit, so roll d20, d10.
Yes.
Four points. Okay, that's a decent hit, but it's a long way from dropping him. Which brings us back to the top of the order, and Amisha, you're up.
All right.
Is taunting something?
Yes, you can taunt.
Is that a simple action or no?
Checking.
It's a Kender action.
Yeah, so all of you can do it. Well, all but David can do it.
I was thinking I would try to taunt at him to get them to stop attacking David.
Here we
You
go.
want them to stop attacking the tank.
Well,
Taunt. You can. As a bonus action, you can unleash a string of provoking words at a creature within 60 feet of yourself. They can hear and understand you. They have to succeed a wisdom saving throw, or they get disadvantage on attack rolls against targets other than you until the start of your next turn.
Hey,
The
you guys, why are
so
you attacking the big armory dude? We're over here.
Jimmy, what's your charisma modifier?
4, I
So
believe. Yeah.
I'm pretty sure your wisdom, charisma, or intelligence, your highest is going to be your wisdom. I mean your charisma,
Yeah.
because that's what everything runs on when you're a warlock. So he makes a wisdom modifier to try to avoid that.
4. It's a 4, yep.
And he is fuming and angry, so it worked. So Amisha, you're up.
All right. So, David, you said that they already have disadvantage on hitting you, right?
No,
No,
only one of them does.
if anyone stands within 5 feet of me, they have disadvantage to hitting that other person because I took the fighting style protection.
Ah,
Ah.
so if Mike moves, as I assume, moves up, then he gets that disadvantage situation.
Yep. So as long as I can interpose my shield, I can make the attacks harder.
Yep.
And it was the
So
pink one or the green one that I had the fairy fire on.
Did it to
the
the
pink
pink
one.
All right. So I'm gonna do vicious mockery on the pink one.
Okay, which is a savings throw. I want to say wisdom,
Yeah, definitely wisdom.
and otherwise he takes 1d4 damage.
What do you say?
I'll roll your damage. It affects him.
and he also has
All right.
disadvantage on his next attack.
Ah,
What
yeah.
is what is your mockery? What do you say?
I had something and I forgot.
Huh?
So you make a witty
I think
quip.
it was something about swing and a miss.
Yeah,
Okay.
that works. Okay, they're now both equally damaged. Which brings us to Mike.
I don't have my character token anymore, so I'm using
Yeah,
I
the
commandeered
yeah,
circle.
that's fine.
Moving over there. I'm probably not on the horse anymore. That was just
Okay.
for dramatic effect.
Yeah, I'm not going to make a roll to dismount. That'd be silly.
Um,
Of course, you're now
so
kind of punching him in the ankle, given your height versus his height, because he's on a horse, which makes him large, and Kender are in fact small.
yeah, but
Yeah,
I
that's fine.
will. Yeah, I will be attacking him again.
Naturally,
Taunt action. Is it taunt action a reaction or?
it's a bonus action.
I don't want to taunt. I just want to whoop his ass. All
Yeah.
right. Yeah. I'll just attack first with the pack. Let's see. It looks like it's a 15.
Yep, which will not hit, unfortunately.
I will use key and go with the bonus actions.
Fair enough.
Ooh.
Which will also not hit.
Oh, all three of them whiff. Wow.
Yep. David, you're up.
All right, let's go. I'm going to let's swing at Mr. Green over here.
Okay,
Join in with Mike, and oh, that's a 22.
that'll hit.
All
That'll definitely
right.
hit.
Well, it's time to protect my charges. I would like to smite.
Oh boy, this is gonna hurt me painful for him.
So that's
So,
11 base damage,
and then another 10?
2d8.
Ah, no, I just saw the 10, but yeah, got it. I was not thinking.
So that's 17 damage in all.
Yeah, that's one less guard. You just see his sword get wreathed with white fire, knock the guy off his horse, and the body literally catches flame.
Woohoo! You have smited him, mighty smiter.
Which just leaves the pink guy, who is going to attack. I believe he has disadvantage.
On who would he have disadvantage?
He's
on?
attacking you.
I don't know where he'd get
The
disadvantage.
pink has disadvantage because he has been mocked.
Yes.
Okay.
So let's see.
So he has disadvantage to hit the tank, and the tank gives him disadvantage to hit the mocker. So either way, his roll is fine.
And he misses you by a mile. The first roll hit. The second roll was a natural 1.
So he misses so bad, we're not even sure who he was aiming at.
It was a perfect shot at the imaginary bald eagle over your head. Sadly, there's no actual bald eagle there. So he didn't even hit a real thing. And Jimmy, you're up.
Okay. I will. I'll do what I've been doing because it seems like it works well. I will do the Eldritch Blast at the pink guy.
Okay.
Did that hit, or did I need to do it again, or how does that work?
That'll hit.
Okay.
So 1d10.
Eldritch Blast!
Whittling him down.
Oh yeah!
Which brings us back to Amisha.
So the pink one's still there. I'm trying to figure it out because
Yes, the
since
pink
I
one's still there. That's the only one left.
okay. What do I want to do now? Guess I will get in closer to attack with a rapier.
You could also use your hoop pack. You definitely have one. I'll Kender carry one. It'd be
My what?
hoop pack. It's basically a giant slingshot. You can use it as a staff. You can use it as a spear. You can use it as a slingshot.
Yeah, all right, I'll use it as a slingshot.
Okay, so give me a d20 plus your dex bonus plus 2. Yeah, that'll hit.
That'll hit.
And give me it's 1d4 plus your dex bonus.
Damn.
On the upside, they use rocks for ammo, so there's ammo everywhere. Yeah, that's not going to be enough to kill him. So, David?
All right. Is green down?
Yes, there's only the pink one left.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna from smiting the green one, I'm just gonna spin around and bring a sword down on his head.
Sounds like a good plan.
Another
That'll hit.
22. That's
What's your
not gonna
strength
might have hit
bonus?
me twice. +3.
Yeah, don't bother rolling for damage. He's down.
Can I choose not to kill him?
Yes, absolutely.
Good. I'm going to bring my sword at his neck, and with, holy smite energy glowing in my eyes, I'm just going to tell him, yield.
He just looks up at you, raises a finger to say something, and then falls over, passed out.
um,
He got beat the snot out of.
how many lay on hands points would it be to pick him back up and interrogate him?
We could deal with that in a minute because you have another problem.
Mhm.
Uh-oh.
So from
Yonder.
behind you, let me see how many. You see a hulking figure swinging a formidable-looking battle axe, leading a small group of mercenaries through the chaos of the battle. He cuts through the few remaining members of the militia between you and him as he draws closer. He looks over the four of you and he points his axe at David's character and says, "Look here! We got one who still thinks this is all a game!" And they attack.
How many of them are there?
5-5.
Is one of them the half ogre?
Yes, that would be the one who did his own little taunt for David's character. Um, I just need to roll the half ogre's initiative. So let's see.
Did we roll initiatives again?
No.
Okay. Mhm.
So the order is exactly the same, with the half ogre coming in behind Jimmy.
Okay.
If we wanted to, okay, that'll work. The boxes in the top left. They actually come in on the left side of the hill, but that's just fine.
Well, we can move them. I just was
Yeah.
throwing them out.
No, so yeah, the left side of the hill, right to the left side of the hill is the half ogre, who is a large figure actually because he's half ogre, and then beneath him, 2 and 2 is the guards. Oh, I'm sorry, I should say the green thing in the middle of the hill. But leave it as it is. We're fine.
Okay.
So Amisha, you're up.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start heading back over there, and I'm going to cast Fairy Fire on the half ogre.
Okay, that's a wisdom save. Let's see what is. He's a half ogre. I'm
It's
not
like
expecting. Yep.
it's like a 10 or. You have to look it up because it actually has the area range for Fairy Fire now.
You can probably realistically cast it and hit all of them because they're pretty close together.
Okay.
Let's see.
Just the half ogre was my main target.
Yeah. So half ogre.
What are the other things with them?
They're more guards.
Like humans?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, 20-foot cube. So yes, as they're lined up there, yes, you could hit all of them.
Okay, so 2 of the guards are wreathed in flame, 2 are not, and the half ogre is also wreathed in flame. So David, you're up.
All right. Sorry, which of these tokens are our guys?
You're the little red one between the dots, and then the
3,
circle
4,
next to
5,
you is
6.
Mike, and the other 2 are Jimmy and Amisha.
Cool.
blue-
I'm gonna.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's 6 movement speed. Is there still a full defense action? Like, can I take a ready stance next to
You can
my
do a
little
ready
charges?
stance, and there is a defensive action.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna stand here, put the shield up, sword at the ready. It's only
Mike.
a game if you're worthy of being a player. Have at me!
Mike, you're up.
Oh, I thought Mike went before me.
I'm sorry, he does, but my mistake.
I'm gonna move up, and I'm going to slingshot the fairy fire one closest to me.
Okay.
Sling. Scroll down. And with a 13 hit.
No, it would not.
And I am going to taunt him.
Okay.
My DC is a 13.
Fair enough. Let's see what happens.
What do you say?
He's not impressed.
Hmm.
Although Jimmy is correct. You guys should be coming up with some kind of insult. So the half ogre is making a beeline for or I'm sorry, no, the guards come next. 2 guards, 1 regular, 1 fairy fire go after Mike, and 2 guards go after David. So I'll start with David.
Right, bring
Your
it.
AC is 18, David?
And I took a full defense, which I don't know what that adds.
Well, let's see. Both of them are going to miss.
Cool.
And the half ogre is going to also take a swing at you.
At David.
Oh, yes.
Yes.
He's not large. He still only is a 5-foot square, or does he take up?
No, he's large. Well, let's see.
Then we shall take him out at the kneecaps.
That's going to be 12 points of damage.
That brings me to 0.
Oh, that's not good.
That's bad.
So, okay, and that means next round you're going to start doing death saving throws.
Can't lay on hands while doing that, can I?
Not really.
Well.
I'm sorry, Jimmy. I also skipped Jimmy, and that was bad of me.
I'm next before the ogre. Oh yeah, right.
Yeah, you go before the ogres. Oh, I'm sorry. Wait a second. I miscalculated. That I gave you. I said he hit based on the guard, but I gave you the damage based on the ogre. The guard does 3 points of damage to you, David.
That is significantly different.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm bloodied. That's still a thing, but
you can also heal yourself.
Yeah, probably what I'm gonna do.
Okay, Jimmy, you're up.
All right. So a skeletal hand reaches out to use chill touch, slapping the ogre in the face.
Okay, I believe that's an attack roll.
Yes.
What did you roll?
The D20 plus 6. It was the magic spell.
Yeah, I meant how much did it come to? I was looking at something else. But you have advantage against him because of the fairy fire, so roll again.
Okay.
Yeah, that'll hit. Roll damage.
Okay. So it'll be a D8, and he won't be able to heal until my next turn.
Okay. So yeah, it just reaches out and grabs a hold of him, and you can watch the skin grow gray Essentially, and almost frostbitten. That's not anything like
that's
enough
horrifying.
to kill him.
Mhm.
So now we will come back to the half ogre's turn.
Yes. It's like, "Meow."
And he is actually going to miss David because of the fact that you took the defensive action.
Excellent.
Yeah, the guard only hit you because he rolled a natural 20.
The guard only hit me because I was focusing on the actual threat.
Fair enough. But that brings the bad guy's turn to an end and brings us back to Amisha.
Alrighty. So, figure the half ogre's the biggest threat.
Yes,
And
definitely.
he's gonna do vicious mockery on that.
Okay. I also
It's
want to point
not
out,
on stocks.
David, you have a inspiration die you can use at any time. Because Amisha gave it to you earlier and you haven't used it yet.
Who has that inspiration?
You do.
David.
Oh, sweet.
So,
Well,
let me do this saving throw for the ogre.
How does inspiration work?
You get a bonus die that you can add to any one roll, basically.
And
Um,
currently it's a 1d6. I think at around 6, I get it up to d8, but I don't remember.
Yeah, it's a 6 at the moment. The ogre fails his saving throw, so roll damage. Ooh, nice. You rolled max damage. And what's the other effect that thing does? Is there another
Vicious
one?
mockery, it gives him disadvantage on hitting,
Nice.
or in general.
Okay, David, you're
Your
up.
next attack.
Your next attack.
all right. Well, is that all you've got? I say, and I'm just gonna brush away the bit of a scratch, like a bit of dirt off my armor. So I'm gonna heal up. Yeah, let's just do all 9 points. Just bring me back to full.
Okay, and that's a bonus action, so you can still attack.
Now, this is how you hit something, and then I'm gonna take a swing at the guard that hit me.
Fair enough. Which is the non-fairy fire one.
Good, 25.
Yeah, that'll hit.
That's no knife. This is a knife.
Right. All right. So that is 6 damage.
Okay.
So Thaddeus miraculously heals in front of us?
Yep.
Yep. You're in the middle of a fight, so it's not really time to stop and talk about it. But the
Since when
guards.
has that stopped Kender?
Good point. The guards just look at you, the cuts on your skin physically mending, and they're clearly. I mean, the ogre goes, "What the?" Everyone's clearly extremely shocked. It's like, bitch.
No, quite the opposite. That guy's
Okay,
rich,
Mike, you're up.
and we are gonna have a talk about that.
The power of his god. Aha.
Okay, I'm just gonna start attacking the ones close to me. I'll start with
Fair
the
enough.
one that's fairy fired right now.
Okay.
Diagonally top. Let's see. So start first. Attack.
That will
14.
not hit, unfortunately.
Okay. I am just still gonna go ahead and then blow the last key point.
Fair
Do a
enough.
full flurry.
25 will definitely hit.
7 damage.
Okay, you whack him hard. He's not down.
19 to hit.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Another 5 damage.
Which will drop him. Okay.
And that's all I'm doing. Or actually, no, I'll take a 5-foot move. Not that it matters, since I'm not leaving.
Okay. So first one on David's character.
All right, what's Thaddeus taken?
Let's see. That'll hit for 3 points of damage.
Not bad.
Second one will miss pathetically. One on Mike's character.
Has disadvantage because my shield.
Yep. Let's see. I don't even need to roll again. He still missed. And that brings us to Jimmy.
Okay. So, sounds good. Let's see.
Jimmy, I will make a suggestion to you.
Yes,
If you have not taken it yet, I would highly recommend you take the first level spell Hex.
I have that. I was contemplating it.
Yeah, every combat, start by throwing that on somebody.
I mean, it seems like if you're going to attack people, it's useful.
Yeah, that's why in combat, throw it on somebody. Especially because you can just keep moving it. So what would you like to do?
All right. So I will. So I roll 5d8, and then okay. I
What
was
are you
thinking
talking about?
about using. I was thinking about using sleep, but I don't know if that's a good idea.
It might be. You gotta try it and find out.
All right, so I roll 5d8 and see how many hit points of creatures it can affect. All right.
Is that how they do it these days, huh?
That's not how they did it before.
No, it used to be based on basically the number of hit dice, which would be levels.
Oh, that's right.
And it was usually useless after fairly early, but this is still in time it would be.
Because hit dice go up too fast. And now where you're removing someone from a combat, it seems like hit points make sense.
Oh no, I think it definitely makes sense. So just waiting for that roll.
Yes, I'm trying to get it to the number in the beginning. One, two, four, five.
You should
That
just be able to
worked or
do
not?
roll /R 5d8. It'll add it all together for you.
Alright.
Or this way. So that's 6, 12, 20. Oh, good lord. So 1, 2,
36.
36 altogether. Let me double check that. 19, 30. I'm gonna do this. I think the way that is in your own best
That's okay.
interests.
I'll aim
Which
it like toward the point where the enemies are.
um
And then I guess
yeah.
it starts with the creatures with the lowest hit points, and then yeah, they start falling asleep.
Oh, it goes from the lowest to highest.
Yeah, I think so. Within 20 feet of the point you choose, affected in ascending order of their current hit points, ignoring unconscious creatures.
Okay,
It
so
doesn't work on things that are undead and creatures immune to
undead or
being charmed.
constructs. I know. Okay, so that one's out. So out of 36, that means 31. That one's out. which leaves 20. So one of the guards and the half ogre are still alive. Everyone else is snoozing peacefully.
Nighty night.
Which two guards?
The the one that's not in like clustered together would be the one that's left awake, because there's the one on the other side. Although let me see something. The one that the remaining guard throws down his spear and runs away. I mean,
I'm taking my attack of opportunity.
okay, go ahead.
You what?
He's not a
23,
paladin.
19,
Yeah, that'll hit. Mm,
6 damage.
Not enough to kill him. He just keeps going. He's absolutely terrified of you people.
Sorry, the ogre's still up?
The ogre's the only one left.
Oh, good. And I have...
Yeah.
He shouts, "Get back here, you coward!"
I changed the red background to pink just to denote that they fell asleep, just to change them a little bit.
Fair enough. Amisha, you're up.
All right, what do I want to do? You know what? I'm going to give a bardic inspiration to Mike.
Okay. So Mike gets a D6 he can add to one attack roll, skill check, savings throw. So
I still have...
David, you're up, honey.
Do I still have my my bardic inspiration?
You haven't used it, so yes, you do.
Cool. I'm gonna dump it on this ogre. So
Okay, give me an attack roll with advantage, plus D6. Oh, this
Well,
is
you
hard.
don't have to declare the D6 until you see if you hit or not, and then you can
Yeah,
actually use it.
good point. So hang on to it.
Sweet. 16.
Yeah, that'll hit.
All right, let's give him...
You still have a divine smite left, I might add.
I'm using it, I might
Yeah.
add. 11 damage.
Okay, parts of his body hair are on fire. He's not down, but he's in really bad shape.
Coward, you say? Coward, you say?
Mike, you're up.
Should mention, the only coward I see is on fire.
I ain't dead yet, you bat.
Is it my
Kind
turn?
words. No, it's Mike's turn.
Oh, you keep moving them around. Okay.
I'm going to attack the ogre.
Oops.
Let's see. First attack, which probably misses with the
Actually,
12.
that'll hit, believe it or not.
Wow. Wear some armor, dumbass.
He's wearing hide armor, but he's giant and lumbering. He's not exactly dexterous.
5 damage, and then the bonus action.
Yep, that'll definitely hit. And that drops him. Okay, thus endeth the Battle of High Hill.
Isn't it my turn?
To do what? They're all gone.
I was going to tie up the ones that were asleep.
Okay, that's pretty much a free action and not an issue.
All right, cool. We can interrogate them later.
Pretty much, once they see the half ogre drop, the rest of the mercenaries are running away. Around the same time, Mayor Raven Cudgel, who's supposed to be the head of this mercenary band, and Becklin have all shown up on the hill to join you on the hill. The mayor is just looking with a total loss for words. What happened? Cudgel! I, Cudgel just shakes his head. I have no
They were
idea.
working for that guy. He's not awake now.
Okay, so Cudgel looks like I don't know what happened. Are those ones you tied up still alive?
Mine are.
Yes, we need to figure out where they came from, what they were after, who sent them.
Yes, we were going to interrogate them.
Well, I know where they came from. They're my mercenary group. Why
I'm
they
Why did
sorry,
you
betrayed
know
me, I don't
mercenaries in
know.
the attack people?
well then obviously you didn't send them as much as you thought you did.
They
No,
were working for the half ogre.
who's also a member of the mercenary group.
Was.
Might not want to claim responsibility for being in charge of these people.
Yeah.
I need to speak to the rest of the group. This isn't all of us. I don't know what the hell happened. I also need to have a word with them. Just glaring daggers. She's glaring daggers at them, and she actually starts kicking them. Hey, get up! What the hell are you doing? The mayor looks at the rest of you and goes, we need to find out what happened, but right now we need to bring the wounded back to town and see if we can what we can do for them. And I hate to say it, bury the dead. Do any of you have any skills in first aid?
I have both the medicine skill and I kept one lay on hands point in reserve.
Okay, this is the mayor speaking. So answer that. Say that again
Sorry.
in character.
Yes, I have experience dressing wounds, farmyard accidents, and the like.
Okay. She will bring you over to some of the most seriously injured. What are you going to do? You can certainly the lay on hands 1 point will certainly bring somebody back from the brink of death, and you might have a chance with the medicine skill as well.
Yeah, I feel like medicine would be the first thing to do because triage
Yep.
is a medical skill. So
Give me a roll.
let's start by identifying the worst off here.
It's not hard to tell. They're the ones that are bleeding to death. So I'm going to count that.
Am I the
I have a
only
2.
healer on this party?
I have a 2 in medicine.
So
I don't know if
Jimmy
that
can
would
make
help.
a shot at it. Amisha do you have the rest ability song yet, Amisha?
Yes, I do have the. I'm trying to remember what's called. Song of Rest.
Yeah, so you could use that as well.
Rock-a-bye baby on the treetop.
Probably not that kind of rest.
Okay, so David, you managed to bring a couple of them back around with the medicine check. There's still at least a couple more. You may want to use the healing.
I tried to heal someone.
You managed to heal a few
Sure.
people too.
Woohoo!
So that's going to be
Okay,
my last point of lay on hands to find some critically wounded kid and just
you
close their
find
wounds.
a teenager who probably like just joined the militia a week ago. Maybe may have even lied about his age. And as you heal him and bring him back from the brink of death, like every eye in the area turns to you and like, what did you just do?
Magic.
Behold the power of his god.
That doesn't that there is no healing magic in the world. How did you do that?
That's your
Magic?
turn, silly.
Do you serve one of the gods?
I serve the Paladin Order. I serve the people.
But they don't have the power to heal.
And I don't have the power to put up with this discussion when there are still kids bleeding here. Out of my way, hand me those bandages. Con, who's next?
Okay,
Okay.
you managed to stabilize the remaining people between Amisha's Song of Rest and your various healing skills.
Woohoo.
I'm not gonna. You don't need to keep rolling.
Okay.
Um,
Sorry, I had to call out someone in that rant. But yeah, Thaddeus is basically just going to ignore the
you've got a
majority
series
of
of hangers on
benefits.
right now at this point. I'm not as much, but Amisha, so do you, because they
Yes,
could clearly
behold.
tell that
That is.
song was doing something that normally songs don't do.
Are we playing follow the leader?
God help us all.
Apparently.
Am I the leader?
Okay, I think at this point I'm actually going to call it a night, particularly because before we go further, everybody gains a level.
Ah,
Beep.
Thaddeus is certainly a knight.
Um,
Yeah, yeah. I'm kind of leaning into the concept of paladin not as a servant of a god, but super powered by their oath too.
in this world, you have to get your power from a god. There's no way to have healing power otherwise.
So would Thaddeus even know that?
Because of the situation, a god would have actively approached you. We could talk about that off game,
Okay.
as it were.
Well, then I still stand by the decision to refuse the discussion because there was active triage going
Oh
on,
no, that's
right?
complete. That is a completely
Your
legitimate
God
point.
believes in you.
On the walk back to town, various members of the townsfolk are being assigned to perform basic first aid to the people that aren't so seriously wounded. There's the reality of there's too many of them for you to take care of all by yourself, and these are the ones that are not going to die immediately. They're just beat up. Um, Cudgel, the head of the mercenary brigade, is very determined to do two things. One is she wants to interrogate your prisoners and find out what the devil is happening, and the other is to go back to the main part of her mercenary force and make sure that they haven't all turned against her.
So would it be like intimidate to interrogate someone?
It would be intimidate or persuasion. You can use either role.
I have both of those at four.
Okay, so you can give me a roll and see what happens. She's more than happy to
All
let you
right.
sit in.
All right. So I'm like, look here, you. You will tell us why you were attacking us, and you will tell us the truth, or else. And I just kind of grin.
Okay,
Um,
14, that's good enough. Uh, so here's what you get out of him. Ragonis, who is the half ogre, had decided to kill Cudgel and take over the mercenaries. To that end, he hired some of the most pliable of the other mercenaries to aid him. Um, Nobody really knows where he got the money. All that the people you're interrogating know, is he went off into the woods and came back with bags of gold.
I want to take some of the gold off of the people that had
It's not here.
illegally gotten it from him. Hmm?
It's back in camp.
Oh,
Mhm. Um, Also, they'll reveal that most of the mercenaries are unaware of what's going on. They remain loyal to Cudgel, and He has absolutely no idea who gave. None of them have any idea who gave Gregonis the gold or why. Just that they met in the woods to the west of the camp.
Hmm.
The other particular note that they'll make is that there's Jaev, who's back at camp, who is basically Cudgel's lieutenant and needs to be dealt with. Um, the half ogre's lieutenant. Um, Cudgel is going at this point going to head back to her camp to find out what's going on. Mayor Raven is planning on sending hunters out to look into what's going on in the west of town to find out who the hell hired him. In the
I
morning.
suspect it was the lizard people with wings that gave them gold from their queen.
It would be
I should
helpful to capture one of those lizard people. So let's focus on getting one. You said hunters, so people skilled in stealth and evasion.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, if someone's hiring mercenaries, it's either because they don't want to be seen or because they're not as physically powerful.
Or they're using people's greed to their advantage.
And don't want to be seen.
I mean, they're
Okay.
sowing dissension and causing chaos and causing harm.
Indeed.
But that should really wait till the morning. If you would be so kind, I would very much appreciate it if you, meaning the rest of the party, would go look into what's going on in the woods yourselves and report back. I can send hunters with you if it would help.
Hmm.
I guess that depends. A bigger party is more likely to be caught. How skilled are you guys at hiding, sneaking?
Ooh, I have dark vision.
That doesn't say how good you're at hiding or sneaking.
Extra senses might come in handy. Yeah.
True.
I am very
Uh,
sneaky.
I am relatively stealthy. I have a 3.
Okay.
I have a 6 in stealth, sleight of hand,
No,
and
no,
a
no,
5 in
no, 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 no,
survival.
no, no. Guy, people. Don't. This is a in character discussion. Don't start naming numbers.
I know, and I said I was very sneaky, and then I was giving the
Yeah,
out of
and
character explanation of it.
yeah, I know. I'm just reminding everybody else, and two, it was really not the time to bring up how sneaky you were. So who's going in the morning?
I suppose I will.
Okay. Anyone
Yeah,
else?
I'll go.
Mike's going. Jimmy, are you going? Jimmy. Jimmy.
Yes,
So yes, you're going.
I'm here. I was saying, should we go at night instead?
No, she definitely doesn't want anybody leaving town at night. She wants it to wait till the morning.
And are we
Okay,
going to listen to her?
That's up to you.
but because we could use our skills to go there at night and try to surprise the enemies.
And sorry, was that the town leader or the
That was the
paladin
mayor.
boss lady?
That
Okay.
was the mayor.
The one who hired the mercenaries. Yes.
Yeah, the one who hired the mercenaries and wants us to wait. Screw him. I'm suspicious as hell of him.
Now, remember, the head of the
Yeah.
mercenary team is actually incensed about what's going on, and the interrogation clearly pointed to this was a betrayal within their own ranks.
Mm.
But that's up to
We should
you.
go take. We should go take the ill-gotten gold from those people and put it to better use.
Yes, we can donate the there's a
So, are you
word for
going at
that.
night or in the morning?
I think we should go at night. I'm just gonna
Me too.
not agree to the mayor's.
She can't stop you, so you can go.
Yes.
Give me stealth
And we can
checks.
use that. Yes.
Besides, it's not like I can stop a bunch of Kender.
No, you can't. Okay, so Mike. And yes, roll with advantage. Because you're going in the dark. Okay, I need stealth checks from everyone who isn't Mike.
Did it go?
I don't see anything.
15.
15. Misha, roll again. Does your advantage? 12.
Not much better.
Okay, and Jimmy. And again. Jimmy,
Did it? Yeah.
roll again.
I pushed it.
It didn't come up.
Okay. I will go here.
Okay, everyone manages to get through the woods in the dark relatively stealthily.
Okay.
About an hour west, um, you find a set of weird tracks. Some are boot prints,
Hmm.
others are clawed reptilian footprints. That might be the creatures that you fought on the road a couple of days back. The tracks
Are there
wind.
animals nearby?
No, the woods are very quiet, and the tracks lead north. What do you want to do?
If there were animals, I would have talked to them with beast speech, but it's
But
very
again, there are
quiet.
not. So what do you want to do?
I guess we're
Anyone?
gonna continue following them.
Okay.
This is the same. This was my favorite disguise from the money.
So you follow the tracks about another hour, and you come up a bit of a rise where you're looking down into a valley. And you all kind of are taking a step back as you look down into the valley because it's full to the point nearly the entire valley is glowing with campfires. This isn't a small group or elite strike force. There's an army camped a couple hours away from town.
What the
And I think that is the perfect place to wrap for the night.
Do we even know what an army is?
In character, maybe
Many
not.
campfires.
But as you move around, those of you with dark vision can, and even without, can pick out hundreds of people.
Do some of them look like lizard people with wings?
Yes, there are
Uh-oh.
ogres, there are goblins, there are humans, and there are those lizard people.
We should warn someone.
And we'll deal with that next week.